Well, our big headlines, of course, is India's positivity rate crossing 20%. This is the highest since mid-May last year when we were in the heart of the second wave. So in 207 districts, the positivity rate is actually above India's average of 20.8%. Let's just look at those districts. Well, the highest is Thiruvananthapuram at 49% positivity rate, followed by Faridabad at 46%, then North Goa at 46%, Rohtak and Haryana at 44%. Pune also at 43%. This as Mumbai is falling. Mohali in Punjab at 41% and South Goa at 39%. So these are areas where the positivity needs to be controlled. Let's just look at the latest COVID data. So in the last 24 hours, the highest COVID cases in 241 days. Cases are at 306,000. They're down slightly from yesterday. It was a Sunday. Deaths are also 439. That's down again by 16%. The tests are down as well. Vaccinations till 7 o'clock were over 58 lakhs. Again, that's down. The positivity rate is, as we said, at 20.75%. That's up 16%, also driven perhaps by lower testing. Well, the good news today, however, coming from Delhi, where there's been a major drop in daily cases and the positivity rate. So the latest cases are 5,760 new cases. That's 37% down in the last 24 hours. Positivity rate is also 2% down. It's 11.79% compared to 13.3% yesterday. There are also 30 deaths in the last 24 hours. Again, the deaths are down 11.7%. But remember, the Delhi Health Minister has said that most deaths are for other reasons. COVID was incidental. But the city where cases are really climbing is Bengaluru, where on Sunday there were over 26,000 cases in 24 hours. So 26,299 to be specific. The daily cases are more than 10 times Mumbai's cases and much higher than Delhi as well. Over 50% of Karnataka's cases have been reported from Bengaluru. But the city says the good news is that the hospitalizations are remaining low. That's why many restrictions have been lifted. And meanwhile, in Mumbai and in Maharashtra, as cases are slowing down, schools have reopened across the state today. Mumbai cases today are 88% down from their peak.
Children back in school in Maharashtra after nearly a month. But the municipal schools in Mumbai reported the best turnout. At this CBSE school run by the BMC, 80% students returned. Students who've borne the brunt of this prolonged closure, their social skills, the learning gaps, all of that has been highlighted. But now finally authorities hope that these kids will return to school and stay in physical school rather than online schooling, which does have a huge problem.
We are taking all such type of the precautions. We are checking the temperature of the child. We are sanitizing every child who is coming inside. And first of all, very important, we are taking the consent form for every parent. Those are willing to send the kids inside.
Out of 100%, how many are coming back?
So more than 80% parents are willing to send their kids inside the school.
Students say they will choose physical school over online teaching any day.
On online there was less time on classes and we could not learn face to face.
But at the city's private schools, the turnout is lower, ranging from 30% to 50%.
We're not really going all out to encourage students to come to school. So, when we went online, seamlessly we could go online complete en masse. But getting them back to school offline, in person, is becoming a big challenge.
Parents are still full of trepidation whether the child should be sent to school or not. And most of the students who've come today have observed are partially vaccinated.
Children say the classroom atmosphere is essential to learning.
We all are very happy because 2 years online was very annoying for us.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely pay more attention in class because the teacher's watching you.
Students are returning to school, especially if they have practical classes or are in the senior grades, but many are yet to return. And that is of course a worry because of the prolonged closure, which is why it's important now to get all students back to school to close the learning gap. In Mumbai, with camera person Ashok Mahadik, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
But the big shock coming from Mumbai is at the Sensex. Today, markets have plunged by 2.6%. The Sensex down by 1,545. The Nifty down by 468 points. All sectors today ending deep in the red. Just going by today, investors have lost around 10 lakh crores. They've lost 20 lakh crores in the last 5 days. So let's just look also at the, new IPOs, the latest IPOs and how they've been hit today. Zomato, Paytm, Nykaa shares have all hit their lowest levels today since listing. Zomato down by 20%, Nykaa down by 12.7% and Paytm down by 4.6%. So a bad day at the markets today, but not so much because of Omicron, but mainly because of global markets being down as well. And let's just look, the cases just coming in from Mumbai and it's really hit a new low. Remember, just in January this year, we were over 20,000 Mumbai, but Mumbai now at just 1,857 cases. There have been 11 COVID deaths in 24 hours, but really at 1,857, there's really been a huge drop in cases in Mumbai, a dramatic turnaround. So it's great that schools have actually opened there now. Well, we'll have a quick look at what's happening in the elections now. And the big story, of course, is Captain Amarinder Singh, ex-Punjab Chief Minister, saying the Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan had sent him a request to take back Navjot Sidhu as minister after Amarinder Singh had sacked him from the cabinet. Navjot Sidhu refused to comment, calling Amarinder Singh a spent force.
Pakistan से message ये आया मुझे कि the Prime Minister has sent a request if you can take Sidhu into your cabinet, I will be grateful. He is an old friend of mine. और अगर वो काम नहीं करेगा तो उसको निकाल देना.
यार ਇਹਦਾ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਕੰਸਰਨ ਹੈ ਯਾਰ?
ਇਹਦਾ ਜਵਾਬ ਅਗਲੀ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ
ਇਹਦਾ ਜਵਾਬ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਪੁੱਛ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਸੁਲਤਾਨ ਘੋੜੇ ਤੇ ਚੜਾ ਕੇ ਲਿਆਇਆ ਸੀ ਉਹ.